Hi folks, this is the Solid Signal podcast for the week of October 9th, 2017. And the first thing I'm going to tell you is that yes, I'm still monkeying around with the studio equipment that I use to make this podcast. I'm on a mission, and the mission is to try to make that podcast sound as good as I possibly can without spending a whole boatload of money. Because, let's be honest, I don't have a whole boatload of money to spend. The budget for this podcast is very, very close to zero. I do it because I love doing it because I get a lot of positive feedback from you guys. So, unfortunately, I'm always trying little stuff with stuff I can get from vendors and things like that to see how it goes. It's become a bit of a quest for me, and please let me know what you think. If you think it's getting better, if you think it's getting worse, especially let me know. The subject for this week's podcast is the end of the triple play. Oh, how scary. You know, right now, if you go with your cable company, you can often get television service for $29.99, internet for $29.99, home phone for $29.99, and you end up paying about $100, give or take, including taxes, for all of the things that you would normally get coming into your house through a wire. And that's great, except the problem is that the deal expires after about 2 years, and your bill jumps up about 60 to 70 bucks, especially considering that you really didn't want that landline service in the first place. You just took it for the triple play. Well, looking forward to the future, I'm here to tell you that I think the triple play is done. I think the triple play is a thing of the past already in a lot of this country, and it's getting to the point where it will be positively antique within the next 3 or 4 years. Oh my gosh, does that mean that you're going to end up paying even more for television and internet? No, I do not think so. I think you're going to pay even less, but the triple play just won't make any sense because it's already true that your internet provider doesn't really care how you use that internet service. You know, it's the same wire that comes into your house, whether you're getting video or whether you're getting internet or whether you're getting streaming video. The truth is, it's all the same to them. As long as they've got enough bandwidth, it's not a problem. And a responsible internet service provider is going to have enough bandwidth. Not everyone does. I get that. However, looking forward to the future, I'm looking at what AT&T is beginning to do. And it's just becoming very obvious. I've known of some of these plans for some time, and I haven't really talked about them. It's just getting to the point where it's so obvious that I can't help but talk about them. And what I mean is 5G internet to the home. They call this fixed wireless, which sounds like it doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but it means putting up a fixed antenna on your roof and providing internet comparable to wired internet throughout your house, but just wireless. AT&T is going to do this with 5G. They've bought a bunch of licenses. They're already doing tests. Everybody believes this is the way it's going to go. And when you can get fixed wireless service and satellite TV on the same post, possibly through the same piece of receiving equipment, you know, that's not a triple play anymore. That's not even any, that's just your cellular company providing for all your needs at one price. And I'm going to guess that it's not going to be the kind of price that expires. I can't make any promises, and the lawyers would probably kill me if I did. But, you know, let's just take a look at how it once was. You know, you used to pay separate price for cellular and data and texting. Nobody talks about a triple play for cell data and texting or anymore. No, it's just, you know, this is how I use my phone, and I either talk on it, or I surf on it, or I text on it, or IM, or WhatsApp, or Snapchat, or whatever. But it's all at one price, and that's the way that I suspect it's going to be through the home. No more triple plays, no more teaser rates, no more nothing. I just think the future looks incredibly bright when you look at what's coming up for home internet service. I don't necessarily know if your cell phone will be robust enough to handle all your home internet needs, including video. It might be in 5 to 10 years, but for the next 3 to 5 years anyway, and I think far beyond that, we're going to see a case where, honestly, I think that fixed wireless service from a company like AT&T is going to just take over the market because they're going to be able to do it at a price that makes sense, unlike wired providers. Anyway, that's my forecast for the future. That's the end of this podcast for this week, and I'll see you next week.